everyone, what's up? I am going good. Somehow my Voca is working again. Last week was kind of hard to speak for 40 minutes non-stop, but I got it done. So before I begin this video, I want to take 5 to 10 minutes talking about something. So it was on Monday night, actually Monday afternoon, my mom helped me put a Tim Hortons gift card on my phone on the Tim Hortons mobile app. It was a $15 gift card, but turned out that somehow I don't remember what happened, but I want to buy breakfast for me and my mom. But then when I bought breakfast on the mobile app after I loaded $15 on it from my MasterCard, then somehow it ended up charging me for my breakfast alone, which was 18 something. So the moral of the story, instead of paying only $18, I end up paying 18 plus 15. So in total I ended up paying either 33 or 34 bucks for $18.33 breakfast. So I really don't know what happened there, but anyways, it's over now. From now on I just use my Tim Hortons gift cards. Have got a whole bunch of them, so now I ended up with $28.33 on my mobile app, not $15. Weird, I somehow start using that $28 on my mobile app. Thoughts my plan, then I just use my Tim Hortons gift cards. So anyways, so on Monday afternoon, somehow my mom ended up mistakenly dropped my Motorola Edge Plus 2020 model from only 5 feet from the kitchen floor, which is, well, it just shows you how Motorola phones are not very durable at all. So anyways, she noticed a small crack up in the left corner of my screen. I just told her it's fine for now, non-noticeable to the naked eye. Hopefully it will not bleed any further. But then fast forward to Tuesday morning, I turned on my phone at around 11 and noticed that the crack grew a bit more. It was more noticeable now, so I phoned my mom panicky like she thought that the house was on fire. So she dropped everything and ran out at the store. Everyone was looking at who is this. I am sorry, I am not going to say what I wanted to say, but who is that crazy botch? I didn't say a female dog, I said botch, with a O, not witch, just to be clear. So anyways, turns out that the crack of the phone screen grew, and then I wanted to see how bad it was, so out of all things I used a knife from the kitchen to remove my case off. Then my phone went blank after I did that. Always on display feature didn't work or nothing. I tried charging it, but it didn't work, didn't turn on. I was screwed. Almost the same exact thing happened to my dad 10 months ago when he dropped it last January of this year, 2022, or at the end of 2021, I don't remember exactly, but it dropped out of his coat pocket onto the ground from hanging over the railing, and it was a hard phone, and then the screen cracked because it landed in the worst possible way, screen on the front down, not in the back, and there was a line on the side through it. So as of the end of February, he and me went to Roger's store to ended up getting a Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus phone. So to wrap this story up, because TikTok time is clicking, so I ended up with his Motorola phone because he had 2 at a time. So I asked if I have one of them and took it to the phone repair place, and after worked just fine. Then fast forward 8 months later, my mom cracked my screen, but it still works perfectly. But then I, by mistake, not on purpose, didn't wait for my mom to come home, and turned out to made it worse. So I ended up getting this Samsung Galaxy F53 5G phone, which is one of Samsung's knockoff phones. but I ended up getting this phone for a Black Friday sale of $240, which over 24 months it costs only $10 a month. Plus my dad, I don't understand, fully ended up getting $70 back, which is wild crazy. I don't understand how he ended up getting that deal, but anyways, here's my phone, and I am going to stick to my plan of getting a new phone next fall of next year. I am thinking of buying the Google Pixel 8 Pro when it comes out. Only had support by Apple for 3 years. I was so upset and disappointed when I found that out in June, when they announced that after I review it and after it's out for about a month. I never will buy phones on the day when it comes out like some people I know who got it on. Here's the crazy part, they both got it arrived to their house before release day, which was on Friday, October 14th. Like, talk about VIP, wow crazy, and it's kind of pretty cool. So anyways, here is I decided on getting a really good outer box case for it that is double layer. I never knew that, and a screen protector too, and tempered glass one, which is like a special kind of glass that if it breaks then it will shatter in square-shaped pieces, which I always take good care about my phones. Like, I have got 3 phones, and my oldest iPhone is, I don't have it with me, it's at my other parents' house. But I got my second and third oldest device, which is iPhone 6 Plus and my iPhone 13 Pro Max that I just bought last year on Halloween night. So I have it for now about a year and 2 weeks. So thoughts not what's the main meat of today's video. Today's video is about the final version of iOS 15, which was released 3 weeks ago, literally on October 27th, with iOS 15.7.1, which I know that Apple will come out with another iOS update after they released iOS 15.7 back at the beginning of October. So I totally think that was Apple's final update. I thought that they would end it with iOS 15.8 like last year. Flashback to October of 2021, where they ended with iOS 14.8.1. Wow, this is crazy, on the exact same day. Wow, cool is this year. Wow, really cool and awesome and kind of freaky. So anyways, iOS 15.7.1 was the final update on iPod Touch 7. Boo, I know, only 3 years. Next beginning of the new year we'll do a video all about the iPod Touch 7, which only had support by Apple for 3 years. I was so upset and disappointed when I found that out in June, when they announced it. Such a shame, 21 years of the iPod Touch, and now it's gone ever since June 2022. Really sad. So sometime in the beginning of 2023 I will do a video all about that and show you all my iPod collection. I have about 13 of them. Not just iPod Touches, I got 2 Nanos and a Shuffle. I will keep them forever and ever until I am an old man. Hey guys, welcome to another video by me. Hold on, what's my name again? I am speaking like I am in my late 70 seconds, early 80 seconds. I totally think of me still making videos then, but the quality might not be as great. If I keep taking fish oil, my brain still works good as I am now, being the big 2.5. I am really happy that now I am 25. This is awesome. Just to tell you, never lie to you guys about my age, just to be clear. Anyway, so talking about the final update of iOS 15 from Apple to close out. So iOS 15.7.1, I can get it on my iPod Touch, which I left at the cottage by mistake, but will show you it when I have got it on my video, which might not be for a few weeks, maybe in 2 weeks, not sure when exactly. It didn't cross my mind when I packed up and go home, but I finally then realized, hold on, where's my iPod? So then I realized, oh damn it all. I said the word damn, not the other word, just to be clear. Okay, so iOS 15.7.1 came out on my 4 devices, like my iPod Touch 7, which I don't have got here with me, my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which I got here, I just downloaded while I was typing this. My old iPad 6 from 2018 that I haven't used in about 7 months since I got my iPad Pro and my iPad Pro. I downloaded the software update on all 3 of my devices, like altogether it was crazy. I wrote down my iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it gave me the option either to update to iOS 15.7.1, or go straight to iOS 16. I choose iOS 15.7.1, I guess it's really cool you can jump all the way up to iOS 16, but I like to keep running iOS 15 until the very end. That's what I did last year. The size came in at, as you can see, how much storage space I have got before the update. Wow, I haven't updated this since when iOS 15.3.1 came out back on February 17th. Wow. As you can see here, my storage capacity is 128 gigabytes. I have used 94 gigabytes. I have got 33.9 gigabytes left on it. The update is 1.2 gigabytes. Thoughts? Why you always want to go big or go home on the storage size, like 256 gigabytes or even 512 gigabytes. My new temporary phone has got 231 gigabytes left on it, which basically I don't have nothing on the phone yet, just got it like 38 hours ago. So it says that this update provides important security updates, and it is recommended for all users. After the update is done, the update took. As I can see here that I bought the cheapest base model iPad Pro 3rd General, that is 11-inch, but can do up to 9 years of support and software updates, even though I got the 2021 model, not the 2022, but now they came out, I don't know whether to buy one or not, still thinking about it, maybe next year, or maybe sometime in 2024. I love Apple's iPad Pro model, but their iPhones I don't like them. The Samsung is my second Android phone to get. While we are waiting for this to finish updating, tonight is the Boston Bruins game against the Flyers, and Boston had got 3 nights off. They haven't played this week until tonight, and the Flyers are super hot right now, so we shall see what happens. They haven't started yet. I am watching it while it finishes updating. About a month ago I decided on buying a package from Sportsnet, the basic one, for $17 a month, with tax included, which is pretty sweet. I get to pause live games for up to 1 hour, and I get to miss all of the commercials. Pretty sweet. Oh, I think that my iPhone has just finished updating now. Let's see how long it took. Not bad, 20 minutes after missing 4.0 software updates. Let's see the storage. Wow, only 700 millibytes were used up to perform this update, and Because my iPad 6 is completely dead, so I am not going to show you, but shit, my iPad Pro, I am using this to record this video. Oh well, I can do it anyways and just show you the update on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. I am kind of a heavy user on my phone, so now I am citing at 87% battery health, which for a year it's not very good at all. Normally 3 years for a replacing battery for a phone, not 2 years. Thoughts why Apple sucks? As I can see here that I bought the cheapest base model iPad Pro 3rd General that is 11-inch, but can do up to 9 years of support and software updates, even though I got the 2021 model, not the 2022, but now they came out, I don't know whether to buy one or not, still thinking about it, maybe next year, or maybe sometime in 2024. I love Apple's iPad Pro model, but their iPhones I don't like them. The Samsung is my second Android phone. Beginning of this year I was obsessed with all things Apple. Now I am not for 8 months, ever since I got my dad's Motorola Edge Plus phone. So let's see. Wow, so far I have used 50 gigabytes out of 128 gigabytes. My next iPad Pro, if I decided to get one or not. But if I do, I will buy either 512 gigabyte model or 1 terabyte, because I usually use my iPad Pro as my computer or my laptop, and I need a lot of room on it. So thoughts why? But now they come up to 2 terabytes as the most storage on iPad Pro. Crazy, maybe I need that much, come to think of it. My big Apple shopping craziness was supposed to be this year, but it didn't come out until February 2023. It was supposed to come out March 2022, but then it finally did come out on November 4th of this year, which was one of my friend's birthdays. So anyways, this update came in at 652.2 megabytes, which is from iOS 15.7, which I always update my iPad Pro, so it should be nice and fast. So now, while we wait until it finishes updating, let's check the Boston Bruins game, shall we? And it's the end of the first period and the Boston Bruins are losing 1-0. No. Now the second period started and let's see what happens. Go Bruins, go. I am decked out. Wow, this is cool. I can use split screen on my iPad Pro. Really cool, because while the update is going on tomorrow night, Boston Bruins will face the Blackhawks. So maybe thoughts why they were off for 3 nights. Maybe thoughts why now I understand. So the results are in from the update, and it took 25 minutes, which is longer than iPhone 1. Wow, I wonder why. So anyways, here are the results. It actually freed up 600 megabytes of space, which is wow. So I have used only 49.4 gigabytes. Wow, but I haven't noticed anything different. It says that it fixes 2 bugs in WebKit that allowed execution of arbitrary code, whatever that means. So iOS 15 started September 20th of 2021 and ended with iOS 15.7.1 on October 27th, 2022. I will be so surprised if Apple decide on releasing iOS 15.7.2 update. I highly doubt it. Apple mainly focus on iOS 16, which I will talk about next week for my video. Here's my overview of iOS 15. It was the first original firmware version that came with my iPhone 13 Pro Max, but I never got it until Halloween last year, which I think was running iOS 15.0.2, and could be updated back then to iOS 15.1. So iOS 15 summary from me is that iOS 15 was a really great software version of updates. It revamped and threw iOS 14 into the water. But iOS 15 reminded me a lot like Android 8, so iOS 15 had over 500 features and whatnot. So good things come to an end, and now we will move on to iOS 16. I haven't moved over to it yet. I guess this is it. iOS 15 was a pretty stable update, but I just can't wait until the next chapter and milestone for Apple is. I might update my old iPad for fun to the last version of iOS to see what it looks like. Well, that's my video. If you liked and enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and this button right here. And go Boston Bruins go. As of right now, currently it's the end of the second period, and it's a tie game. I will go and watch and eat my dinner. Peace out, catch out in my next one.
Bye.